Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. This is going to be a very important video. So before I start, if I can ask you to smash that like button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and of course share this video around. It will really help this message and this video reach as many people as possible, because I don't want people to miss out on this technological revolution and some potential life-changing gains that you may be able to harness as a result of being involved and potentially investing in this very early space. So what we're going to be getting into in this video is the World Economic Forum actually released a paper. Now, I shared this with my Patreons a couple of days ago. There's lots of value to being involved in my Patreon. You know, it's a paid group, and the reason that it's paid is so that I can warrant spending as much time as I do involved in it. But what we're going to do in this video is we're going to be looking at a recent article published by the World Economic Forum, and it's titled why we will still need cryptocurrency for an internet of value. Where have we heard that before, guys? We heard that in the Wells Fargo article titled Digital Assets, A World of Possibility, where they really break down what they mean by the internet of value. And they actually go on to liken, we believe digital assets are a transformative innovation on par with the internet, cars, and electricity. Oddly, they may be the easier transformative innovation to grasp at this early stage. The reason being is because we have the internet as a kind of comparable, how that revolutionized information. Thus, the cryptocurrency market and blockchain is revolutionizing finance. It's also going to revolutionize, data and a number of other things. That's my belief. That's been my belief for 5 years now, and since we started the YouTube channel. I don't delete any videos, even the ones where I've got calls wrong in regards to where I think the price is going. But one thing I've been absolutely spot on about, and it's why you should hit that sub button, is the direction in which this space is going. It's going to be, we right now are communicating over the internet. We're doing it on a PC. Both the internet and the PC were revolutions. We've all got mobile phones. We all drive cars to work. These are all revolutions. When we turn the light on, this is all happening due to electricity. Blockchain is going to be used in everyday life without people even knowing. Of course, they will know, but it will be taken for granted, just like we take things for granted now that we didn't have years ago. And that's one thing that we've been absolutely spot on about. And what the World Economic Forum is saying here is that blockchain is going to play a crucial role, and that they're actually very bullish on the future of blockchain. So despite us having a very bearish outlook on 2022, we've also came out recently and said we're not that bearish anymore. And people go, what do you mean? You were calling for doomsday. In my opinion, the worst, doesn't mean that we're not going to have a Lehman's moment or a crash. I do think that's probable, but the worst of this bear market for crypto is behind us. And what essentially we've had a speculative bubble killed. So when they printed all the money, everything went up. Crypto got in its own little speculative bubble. It went and got extremely overvalued and wasn't valued in relation with the adoption that was behind it. What we are now moving towards is cryptocurrency's value is going to be determined by the value that it offers to people, its users. We spoke about Metcalfe's law, and we related it to a particular cryptocurrency. So we're going to go through this article. Where else have we heard somebody talk about the importance of cryptocurrencies and blockchain as a technology? They are branding it DLT. You're going to see this continuously be branded DLT and not crypto. The reason being is they want to move away from Bitcoin. When people think crypto, they think Bitcoin. I don't agree with these guys on many things, but what I do agree with them on is that Bitcoin will not be the main cryptocurrency for long. I think Bitcoin maxis are idiots. I think that it's like being a typewriter maxi. There are some things that Bitcoin does better than other blockchains, but with any technology, it evolves. And I think what wins is what's used. And you can see that going. You've all seen that video of the .com stocks and how it started with Yahoo, and then they all, you get like over time users, and then you get the top ones that are there today. They didn't often start out as the top ones, but they certainly gained market share and users. This is a whole Metcalfe law concept, and that's what's going to win. But where else have we spoke about somebody talk about just how informative and revolutionary this is? And we've actually This is a clip that I recorded, and I played this clip on the 1st of the month. January the 1st, I released a video. And I essentially, it was a nice, positive, uplifting video. We heard Christine Lagarde talk about blockchain. We heard Larry Fink, the largest asset manager in the world. We heard the Bank of England governor or deputy governor. And who was the other one? The World Economic Forum again. Talk about CBDCs and the role it's going to play. When was the last time we had a technology that is literally was birthed and is now being adopted by governments around the world? You know, there's a digital euro, which I'm going to do a video on soon. But I'll play this clip again.
I actually believe
in a second, but what I want to do is go over this. This is huge. Like I say, please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this generating. Let's also get this channel to 100,000 subscribers, guys, because we give you information that others don't. We give you market information that others don't. We get calls wrong all the time, but there's certain things that we do get right. And actually, you know, the amount of money that we saved people last year. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed as a financial advisor. What I say and do is not financial advice. It's just my opinion. And through my opinions, I know that we saved a hell of a lot of people last year. And that's why I think some people are upset when I say I'm not that bearish here, even though everyone else is going, oh, one last leg low, it's going to go down, it's going to... Maybe. Okay, we actually think that that's probably the base case. But I don't wish to be as bearish as I once were. I think people being extremely bearish now, they're late to the trend. And typically retail is the one that's late to the trend. And I don't want to be on the side of everybody. I want to be in my own lane, doing my own things, making my own analysis and not following other people. That's the definition of a sheep right there, guys. So let's get straight into it. Why we still need cryptocurrencies for an internet of value. What I'll do is get rid of my face so that you can see the whole article. Sorry to disappoint anybody. I always say that, but I'm not sure if it's funny. So this came out on the 5th of January, which was a couple of days ago. I think that was Friday. Could have been Thursday. Some of the key takeaways. So this was from the World Economic Forum's annual meeting. This is fresh off the press. I've not seen anybody else cover this as of yet. Cryptocurrencies and blockchains are revolutionizing the exchange of value, as the internet did for exchange of information. However, the need for an industrial reform is clear. Cryptocurrencies use case vary worldwide, with more uses possible with emerging Web3 technologies. Web3. Who's the Web3 guys? That would be Polkadot. We speak about Polkadot aggressively on this channel, and by aggressively I don't mean in like a you know, you've got to be careful what you say. You know, the word aggressive might offend people nowadays. Just such a silly world that we live in. So the future of crypto markets can't be discussed without addressing the collapse of the crypto exchange FTX, whose failure was defined by broader organizational and economic considerations. FTX was a Trojan horse, by the way, guys. There's no way. You look at the people this guy was rubbing shoulders with. Look at how he had been facilitated to get to where he did. They wanted Sam and FTX to collapse so that they can come in and basically monopolize a space like they do with everything. And banks, regulators will at 100% pick and choose winners. And Bitcoin will not be a winner, in my opinion. We're going to do a whole video on this. Any Bitcoin maxis that want to come on the show, providing, you know, there's a little bit of, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here. You're welcome to come and try and argue your point. But I'm telling you that Bitcoin ain't going to be the winner, in my opinion. So let's go on and read the entire article. Remember, we've already read this Wells Fargo article. That we gave this to you when it came fresh off the press. We've continued to keep your flame lit in regards to the cryptocurrency market, despite the negative price action. So while the cryptocurrency industry has experienced explosive growth in the past decade, it has seen its fair share of setbacks and scandals, just like anything, by the way, guys. .com boom was no different, or the housing boom is a great one. I mean, look at the Madoff documentary. So like any new technology, every time crypto is shaken, we have to reiterate why it is here. What was the proponent of cryptocurrency believe and the purpose of what we're building? In the wake of FTX collapse, the company that formerly operated a cryptocurrency exchange and a crypto hedge fund, can't really call it that, it was just a bunch of weird polyamorous kids, you know, doing whatever they do. So there is an opportunity for institutions to come together to put in place reforms, policies, and partnerships that build trust in the cryptocurrency market and pave the way for a global economy built on the blockchain. I'll let you guys into something that I've discussed with my Patreons, and that is buying Coinbase shares, as they're already partnered with BlackRock, and I think they're going to be the main custodian that institutions will go to. A little bit of alpha there for you guys. So the internet of value. Crypto and blockchain are revolutionizing the exchange of value, much like the internet did for the exchange of information. And the journey will be very much the same. The cryptocurrency market was created from the ashes of the 2008 financial crisis with the belief that the financial system should be transformed to work better for everyone. Through Chainalysis research team, we've spent a lot of time analyzing how ordinarily people and businesses use cryptocurrencies. We found that use cases vary worldwide and span gaming, art, and even fundraising for war relief. Money laundering, in my opinion. Particularly over the past year as a support, when I say a money laundering, by the way, there was a lot of that going on. I'm not saying that's the overall, that wasn't the objective, but I'm saying with anything, people take the piss and take advantage. So particularly over the past year, we saw support poured out for the Ukrainian people. We should support all people. In addition, crypto offers the ability to transfer funds instantaneously across borders without the bureaucratic hurdles of traditional banking. Beyond these applications, there are emerging Web3 technologies that have the potential to unlock new use cases in finance that aren't currently possible due to illiquid and traditional assets. Remember what we were talking about, guys. Increased transparency and foster more direct relationships between sellers and customers, bring decentralization to businesses world by enabling community ownership. Governance is important. This is why we have tokens, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. People often go, well, why the hell is there a token? It's times like these, bear market, when improvements and innovations in crypto are built. Cryptocurrencies have already opened up new markets and made the global economy bigger, fairer, and more deeply integrated. And we've seen only the beginning of what these transformative technologies have to offer. Streaming movies is a relatively recent addition to the internet, but sharing receipts has been possible for decades. Similarly, the maturity of Web3 will take some time. New systems bolstered by Web3 technologies have the unique opportunities to improve the lives of people left behind by our current financial infrastructure and formulate a more equitable future. The flexibility point of cryptocurrencies comes as our border economic system faces headwinds and uncertainty. Very interesting. An inflex point. Right now, however, any discussions of the future of crypto requires addressing the FTX collapse. I don't want to address this and read this bit. FTX was a Trojan horse, and they basically used FTX to give them the go-ahead to regulate the entire industry and bring it under their control. If you think that the powers that be are going to allow you to transact value without them knowing and taking a cut of it, it's how they enslave you is through taxation and through a lack of financial representation. If you think the powers that be are going to allow you to transact value between one another without them having a cut, let me tell you, they've waged wars that have killed thousands and thousands of people for much less. I don't want to put that sinister tone on things because this is a positive, uplifting video, but I'm a realist and I understand the opponents that we face. That's all I'm going to say on it. So transparency is key for cryptocurrencies. There is an imperative for the cryptocurrency industry to harness blockchain's inherent transparency to build an economic system that holds itself to a higher standard than the traditional financial system. We've already proven that using crypto to launder money is an easy way to get caught. Bloody man. By the way, how long have we been saying this for? I made a video ages ago. Go and check the start of the channel. I was talking about how if you're a drug dealer, do not use crypto because even I can trace you. It's on chain. It's public. Yeah, we don't know the addresses. They'll probably come up with a way to. There'll be some sort of way where you have to register your identity, which will be on the blockchain, and then you'll do this. But they're basically saying you can't money launder with this. So research by Chainalysis has shown that in 2021, less than 1% of cryptocurrency transactions had ties with illicit activity. Yes, come on, guys. Here we go. Now we're getting recognized. Those little weird, old, decrepit guys in, you know, whatever, that are making regulations, they keep going, I mean, what did he try and rebrand crypto called? To like phony or something? I can't even remember coin. But we know that illicit activities, the best thing to do illicit activities with is cash. That's proven. In fact, it's what the dollar, basically. So with the right data, tools, guidance, and partnerships, the cryptocurrency industry can hold its business and people accountable to protect consumers by design. No other sector of the cryptocurrency ecosystem embodies transparency more than decentralized finance, DeFi, where all transactions are visible and the code behind protocols is open for all to see. The entire crypto industry should strive for this level of transparency, and already we've seen a wide range of valuable use cases. There is an opportunity for the crypto and broader financial industries and its governing bodies globally to collaborate and work towards standards of conduct, including reporting on reserves and other disclosures to ensure that the industry is doing the utmost to safeguard customers. So it goes on. Regulators have the challenge and sometimes competing goals of keeping consumers safe. It goes on to talk about Chainalysis. Will continue to regulate framework. As with new technologies, crypto has attracted criminals and fraudsters, but they are not representative of the industry and shouldn't be allowed to define it. Crypto technical foundation is open and transparent. As we continue to innovate and redesign new framework that address systematic deficiencies, crypto is crucial for ushering in the next phase of the Internet of Value for more financial freedom with less risk. Can you believe that that's came from the World Economic Forum? I've been in crypto long enough for this industry to be laughed at, and now they're taking us seriously. Guys, let me tell you, you are in the right place. Remember the Wells Fargo article. Look at some of the cryptos that they mentioned. Of course, I wish Solana wasn't in there, but I'll be buying many of these. And then quickly, I'll play this, and then I'm going to leave you.
I believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem. You don't need trust banks. But does that?
We're going to stop it right there, guys, because I've rambled on for long enough. I hope you've all had a great Sundays. Please share this video around. You know, All in Crypto is your one-stop shop for crypto. Show me some love, guys. Like, comment. Let's get this video shared around. If you're not already following me on Twitter, let's do that. This is a year where the All in Crypto team, me, the people who are supporting me are going to dominate the crypto space, certainly the crypto media space. All I've got for you in this video, enjoy your Sundays, guys.